Hi everyone! It's another month, so today I'm going to review the August Sakuraco box, which is called Islands of Okinawa. Thank you so much to WTK for sponsoring this box. It helps me a lot when you sponsor these. If you would like to sponsor the boxu for this month, it still doesn't have a sponsor, so if you would like to sponsor it and maybe pick the character for the review, then you can find it on my wish list, which I will link in the description. And with that, let's see what is in this box. Sometimes I eat some things ahead of time when there's doubles. I haven't touched this box at all, so it's going to be a complete surprise to me this time. Oh, but actually, before I start, they put me in the book again. I've been in the book before, but here's the one that Polly did. That's always exciting. I keep all the books that I've been in. I was in a Tokyo Treat one and 2 Sakuraco ones now. So first we have vanilla cream waffle cookie. I like that now they show me what the package looks like because sometimes I can't tell. This one I can because it's see-through, so. Now if I could get it open, that would be something else. I really need to start bringing scissors. So we've had things like this before, where it's like 2 waffles with cream inside. Although this one is just vanilla, I like vanilla. The cream's very nice, and the waffles aren't too hard. They're actually pretty nice. It's a good vanilla. I know vanilla is supposed to be like the basic flavor, but I'm actually quite fond of it myself. This one looks exciting. Next is a yuzu lemon manju. I feel like this should be not that hard to find, because it has a lemon on it. I like manju generally. They're very soft. Ooh, this one feels real soft. Ooh, it smells really citrus. I'm usually not a huge citrus fan, but this is actually like, it's very sweet. It's like a, it tastes almost like lemon cream. But it is kind of complex. Like there's a bit of a zest bitterness in there as well. But not so much that it just makes it kind of tangy, I guess. That's actually really nice. I like that. Oh, now I'm excited. Usually, I'm not super hyped about the tea. Because admittedly, I'm not much of a tea connoisseur. I can taste like a roasted, like a genmaicha and like a green tea. But generally, I can't really differentiate. But this time it's jasmine tea. And I am quite a fan of jasmine tea. It's probably going to be kind of hot still. Because I forgot that I had to make it. I'm on kind of a tight schedule this week because I am getting ready for sort of a con. Like, I'm not really going to the con. I'm going to hang out in a park behind the con for a few hours. So I was actually sewing cosplays for that this week. So I was wondering when I was going to get a chance to do this review. So I'm squeezing it in today. And I forgot to make the tea. Oh, it's hot, but it's really good. I love jasmine. I love the taste. I love the smell. I'm actually a fan of like floral tasting things like rose flavor, jasmine flavor. Love that. That's a good tea. Usually, I don't finish the tea. This one I'm probably going to finish because I love jasmine. And it's also not, maybe I didn't like oversteep it, but it's not very bitter, so it's pretty nice. It was called Sanpin tea. I didn't even say that. I just got excited about the jasmineness of it. And it has, for some reason, this little old lady on the package. Okay. Oh, that's so exciting. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I may have to go get a spoon. This is what I mean when I said that I didn't actually check ahead of time. So yeah, next is mango jelly, and I'm gonna look at it and see if I need a spoon. And if I need a spoon, I'm gonna go get one. Oh yeah, I definitely need a spoon. So here it is, and I will be back in a moment. And I am back with a spoon to eat my mango jelly. Hopefully it doesn't go everywhere, because these are often very wet. I'm not gonna open the whole thing. Oh, it's very soft. Oh. So, it's not quite as jelly as I thought. And I think that's because, like, there's actual mango puree in here, so it's real soft. There's definitely actual mango in that, and it's very nice. Whew. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Sweet potato chinsuko. So chinsuko is apparently it's an Okinawan style sweet biscuit, and I'm pretty sure we've had these before. I love sweet potatoes. I love sweet potato flavored things. These cookies are a little bit like a crumbly shortbread to me. This one's a bit harder than normal. Still waiting for the sweet potato. Okay, so a bit of a disappointment. The sweet potato flavor is a bit subtle. I'm getting it like right at the end. But after some of the other sweet potato things we've had, like what immediately comes to mind is last month there was sweet potato gummies or like jellies. And they tasted so much like sweet potato. This is very, very mild compared to that. I mean, it's a good cookie, but if you hadn't told me it was sweet potato, I wouldn't know. I've been looking forward to this because I love these things that are like just funny looking. Oh, it's got, I didn't know that. Okay, so it's a marshmallow. It's Hozui sweet fish. I showed this to Finn, and Finn was like, does it taste like fish? I said no. It's just a marshmallow, but there is white bean paste in the middle, apparently. But it's so cute. Look at it. I love this little guy. I feel kind of bad eating him, so I'm just gonna, like, maybe rip his tail off. I love marshmallows. This one's a bit tough. I think I'm gonna have to rip him again because I don't see. Where's the paste? Oh, I see. There's a tiny layer on the top. Sorry I destroyed you for nothing. Okay. So, the texture is not what I was expecting, but then I noticed that it says it's made with agar instead of gelatin, which makes a different springy texture. I don't really tend to use a lot of agar when I make things. I use gelatin instead. But agar is like, I think you can use that if you're like vegan or whatever. So it makes a bit of a tougher marshmallow, I think, but it's not a bad thing necessarily. Mmm. Next is the keepsake, which is really cute. Kingyo Mino Warai plates. So Kingyo is apparently a goldfish. And look how cute they are. There's little fishies. If I had actually gone through this box ahead of time, this is how you know I didn't actually look, because I would have probably tried to unmold the mango jelly onto this plate. Because I've done that in the past with like the raindrop mochi thing. Anyway, very cute. Next is Summer Senbei. Honey soy sauce. Okay, that sounds good. And it looks like a big one. I actually have to read it. I can't tell from the picture. It's too small. It's this. Look at the sunflowers. These big ones usually have a texture that I like. Yep. I love these. They're pretty common in the boxes, but honey soy sauce is a winning flavor for me. And this style of senbei is light and fluffy, and it almost kind of melts in your mouth. Which I like a lot better than a rock hard rice cracker. I think that when I'm done this video, this is going to be the first thing I eat the rest of. Like I said, they're pretty common in these boxes, but it's always a treat to get one, so I'm never mad when I see it. No! I'm going to pay for that now, because next is Wasabi Sesame Arare. And wasabi is my arch nemesis. First I have to find them. If I can't find it, I don't have to eat it, right? Oh no, here it is. I'm gonna give the rest of these to Sheena. I smell sesame more than wasabi, but I doubt I'm gonna taste it more. Oh, they're small anyway. One just fell out. Look. Okay, they're cute. I'll give it that. Okay, please don't taste bad. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. So last month, I had a wasabi something. I can't remember what it was. But the wasabi was so mild, I tasted the gross wasabi taste that I don't like, but it wasn't so hot. This one was hot at first. Okay, it wore off pretty quickly. But if you just like kept eating these, they'd be hot. Okay, honestly, the cracker part is really good. Too bad they ruined it by putting wasabi on it. The sesame cracker part is delicious. You just have to get through that wasabi shield. Oh boy. Now I'll be rewarded. Black sesame karinto. I like karinto, and I love black sesame. I want a small one though. Here's a tiny piece. it's sticky. Sticky on the outside. Okay, so not as hard as some. Good texture. Oh, yeah, they've got a bit of it. It says there's Okinawan sea salt on it, and they have a little bit of a salty bit to them, which is kind of nice. I like those. Black sesame flavor could maybe be a little stronger, but yeah, I like those. Now, I was scared of these when I saw them, because they're very green. And often when I get a little thing that's green, it's like some kind of nut covered in wasabi, and I hate it. This, however, is fried edamame, apparently. Oh! Oh, these are neat. So, I like edamame, which are soybeans. I assume everyone by now knows that. But they're almost like a peanut now. Only like more light and crispy than a peanut. But they taste like, if you're just like eating edamame out of the pod. They still have that like fresh green taste. But a crunchier texture. That's neat. I like that, actually. Oh, I've been looking forward to this ever since I saw it. To say that I didn't go through the box is a lie, because like obviously I do like a little unboxing reel thing for my Instagram that just shows everything in the box. But when I'm doing it, I'm just picking it up and like showing it to the camera. I'm not like, I don't look at the book, so I don't know what anything is. And also when I pick it up, it's like facing the camera, so I don't really see it super well. But this I did see. And I was like, it just looks like a little brown square. But I was like, that looks like brown sugar. And this is Shikuwasa Kokuto, which is an Okinawan confection with brown sugar and some kind of citrus flavor of something called a shikuwasa, which is a sweet and sour citrus fruit native to Okinawa. It is very hard. So, I didn't know that it was going to be citrusy flavor. But the texture is a little bit like a slightly harder, like denser version of maple sugar candy, which is one of my favorite things ever. It takes a bit to get the citrus out. It just tastes like brown sugar at first. But now I'm starting to get a bit of the citrus. It's still pretty brown sugar heavy. But that's a really nice combination. Next is Okinawa salted caramel nut sable. Okay, so I guess it's a cookie that has some kind of caramel nut thing on it. I did that thing again. I'd say it's a bad habit, but it might be a good one. Where sometimes I'll pick up something like this and I'll see the Japanese writing and it's bigger. So then I'll start trying to read it. And then I'll notice underneath there's like English and smaller letters. But it helps me practice reading the Japanese, so that's probably better. I'm self-taught, so I'm not great, but I can read katakana, which is what this is, mostly. I can read hiragana. I don't always know what it means. Katakana, if you don't know, is used for foreign words, so generally if you can read katakana, it will turn into, most of the time, English. Like here, kiyarameru, so it's caramel. But if you read hiragana, it's going to turn into Japanese words, so you still need to know what the Japanese word means, and if it's kanji, I can read very, very few of them, because that's difficult. Now, Japanese lesson over. For the cookie. This is far exceeding my expectations. The nuts are very finely crumbled on the top. I find that a lot of things that say salted caramel are not terribly salty. This one, you can taste the salt. Very good. Caramel good, cookie good, good texture. Everything is nicely balanced. This box has a random thing, so that's going to be a surprise. But first, Kokuto peanuts, whatever those are. I don't know what Kokuto is. That's one I haven't heard of, and it's not explaining it. It just says, these peanuts are encased in a coating of mineral-rich Kokuto. So we're gonna find out what Kokuto is. Smells good. Oh. Okay. So whatever Kokuto is, it tastes like... It tastes like black sugar? It's really good. But also this thing is hard as a rock. I think if I bite it, I'm gonna break my teeth on it. It tastes good though. I can't even get to the peanut. Anyway, these are, yeah, tastes like black sugar, very good. So, next is, Sakuraco seasonal specialties, which means they put a random thing in the box, and I will have to find it by process of elimination. But I think there is only one thing left. Oh, here we go. Here's Kokuto. Ah, okay. Here it explains what Kokuto is. Kokuto is Okinawan brown sugar, so I was close. It does taste like, if you get that black sugar milk tea, it tastes like that to me. So these are mini Castella cakes. Kokuto Castella cakes. I hope they're good because it's a big bag. It says they have a fluffy texture. Oh, yeah. They're cute. They look like an acorn almost. Oh boy. These are really good. The reason I said black sugar instead of brown sugar is it has that sort of like mildly burnt taste that black sugar has. Like it's more, I guess molasses-y than a normal brown sugar. And these are like that too. These are so good. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is a winner. It may be my favorite. Let's see what the leftover thing is. Because there should be one more thing in here. Oh, I know. So, the book is not going to tell me what this is. But, thanks to the stuff that I was telling you earlier about my limited knowledge of the Japanese language, I can read that it says Ichigo Bata Senbei. So it's a strawberry butter senbei rice cracker. Ichigo is strawberry, and butter is just bata. I love these, by the way. I think I also had like a Hokkaido just butter one. Just as good as I remember. It has this powder on the outside, but when you put it in your mouth, it just kind of like melts into almost like icing. And the strawberry flavor is a little bit tart, which is nice. So, this box is pretty good overall. I have a pretty clear winner. First, though, I'm going to talk about the savories, because there's always less. So, obviously, my least favorite savory is going to be these, the wasabi thing. However, I will say that the cracker part was very good. So, if you can get through the moldy, the hot mold, spicy mold flavor, that's what it tastes like to me, spicy mold. If you can get past the spicy moldiness of the wasabi, the sesame arare underneath is actually quite delicious. So even the worst thing wasn't all that bad. And my favorite savory thing was, as we discussed, this senbei, which is perfect in both flavor and texture. I guess honey soy sauce is a very basic flavor, but I personally love it. And I find with these, like, sometimes, I don't know, I feel like the whatever flavor they put on the outside is not enough. So it just kind of disappears, and then you're eating a plain rice cracker. This is a nice balance. They're always very good, so. My least favorite sweet thing. I am going to go with these peanuts, because although they are delicious, they are hard as little rocks. So they taste good, but they're a little bit unpleasant to eat for me. And the winner is going to be these guys, because they taste great. They have a great texture. And they're the perfect size. I just noticed this bell. And I think they're supposed to be shaped like that bell. So cute. Also bonus points for giving me a big bag of them, because I love these. But, as I said, I am going to eat this first as soon as the camera stops. So, again, thank you so much to WTK for sponsoring this box. I still do have one this month to sponsor. That link is in the description, as I said before. And of course, there will be more next month. So yeah, you can do that if you want to help me out. If you have a specific character that I cosplay that you would like to see do the box review, then you can request when you sponsor. And that's it for now. So thanks for joining me again, and I will see you next week for the August box review. Bye!